with your friends, chillin'. Day and night for days on end. Now you can't come see me tonight. Say you ain't got the time. I'm the last one you prioritize. Peeping your IG pictures on my phone. I won't spend another night at home. Okay, I'ma just be on my way. You'll see I'm not the one you take for granted, babe. I know that life can be busy, love, but you make time for the ones you love. It's only right, it's what I deserve. Love, tell me what you done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Did your mind go on vacation, leaving your affection for me at home? Tell me what you done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. With your heart and your attention, where's the kind of love that I used to know? Baby, so can you take me on a date? The simple things you do to make me stay. Now it's like you don't even try. I used to wonder why, but now I'm left with no more tears to cry. I know that life can be busy, love, but you make time for the ones you love. It's only right, it's what I deserve. Love, tell me what you done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Did your mind go on vacation, leaving your affection for me at home? Tell me what you done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. With your heart and your attention, where's the kind of love that I used to know? If you want me the way I want you, put your all into all that you do. It's only right, it's what I deserve. Love, tell me what you done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Did your mind go on vacation, leaving your affection for me at home? Tell me what you done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. With your heart and your attention, where's the kind of love that I used to know?
Yeah. Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
I'm back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving. Don't give a I don't care. Did the for my lonesome. No wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run. All I really want is my share. Get on my God, on my told him it's nothing. End the discussion. All them feelings I throw on my pain on percussion. It's disgusting. I hear them bragging about that they did and it do not move me, not in the least. They ain't been dropping no seeds in the soil, but swear that you all my spot at the feast. I've been on go mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty, talk about old. I'm on they now, can't get a pass now. I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. It's trash now, I'ma spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the sky's the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been duck dog, getting to my new merch, color duck sauce on the new couch with my chucks on. Get the on with that hate. I'm big cool on the small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a hawk guy on the ball cat, get the out of my face.
Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the
Hello, Grand Rising. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I need to go in another room. I need to go in another room, y'all. Hold on real quick. Let me play something so the cartoon music don't get me flagged. I'll be right back.
Hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have time for anything that's gonna harm me. It may be hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have time for anything that's gonna harm me. It may be hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have time for anything that's gonna harm me. It may be hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have time for anything that's gonna harm me. It may be hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have time to.
Hello, 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 good morning. This is your girl, Nicole Reloaded, and we locked and loaded with another video. Good morning, Grand Rising. Praise God that you're alive on today, because he did not have to wake none of us up. We assume that we should wake up. We hope that we wake up, and we are blessed when we do. Praise God. Amen. Amen. How you doing, Emmanuel? How do we talk about such a difficult subject? Trying to do it without crying. I couldn't really sleep last night. I dreamt about that baby and had flashbacks and concerned about people that were triggered. The holidays are tomorrow, but we should always be thankful on every day that God allows us to be alive. Call your families, love on your family. If you got any arguments, lay them down, because tomorrow's not promised to you. Now, my question is, oh my goodness. My question is to the community, are they going to cancel Uppity Negro Goddess from coming on to panels? Should Uppity Goddess be canceled for the behavior that took place yesterday? Grown Folks TV has contacted CPS live on his channel. CPS was already called yesterday by several mandated reporters. I did not call CPS on Uppity. Mandated reporters stepped in and contacted CPS. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. Good, my love, Emmanuel. Good. Bless you and your family. You know I love you, my brother. I want to know, I really do. I want to know, is the community going to cancel Uppity Negro Goddess from hitting their panel, knowing that she has her baby girl present in the home and she has acted totally out of sorts? I don't know. You guys probably heard an edited version of the audio. I don't know if you heard the audio, the full audio of it. It's very disturbing. See, I had the short version, but you know how God is so good. I was sent the long version. Of Uppity Negro, assuming that her mic was muted, being the mom that stole Thanksgiving and Christmas all over that child yesterday while on live stream, assuming that it was mute. No, they're not canceling her because they want her as YouTube fodder. I'd rather sit back and have one mother sucker in my goddamn chat if I have to break down and act like that. Now, I'm just saying, I'm not saying that, look, People have bad days and stuff like that. The only reason why I got my ashy foot on uppity Negro's ass is because I'm a mother too. And I hope somebody would do the same for me if they see me breaking down on social media, making a complete ass out of myself and utilizing my family and my children as and allow them to get weaponized, that people that I would have be blessed to have people around me that will check me and say, Nicole Reloaded, get in order, daughter. Am I right? Hmm. Then we got other motherfuckers on here that's whole child abusers trying to give advice. Bye. Like, stop. Play too much. These are psychological games, playing with the audience. Girl, I'm trying to put the link in here and act like it don't want to post. Oh, maybe because I'm supposed to post it. I ain't had no liquor yet. Share me out, Dory. Okay, because they flagged the other video, child. I said, damn, I ain't even play the audio. And they flagging the video? Anyway, let me continue with my ashy foot on Uppity ass. Now, I mean this respectfully from black woman to black woman, because I don't want to see that woman and that child harm. But she definitely, in my opinion, needs some parenting classes, some therapy, some type of evaluation, so her and that baby can have the best life that is possible. I don't believe that we should beat her down, but I don't think that we should uh because that baby loves her mama, and kids thrive better when they're with their parents. Therapy, counseling, a support group, and stuff like that. What says you, Dory? Good morning.
Good morning, sis. I'm not gonna stay long. I'm still trying to get my rest. But listen, what got me is two things. Number one, let's just talk about uppity, right? Number one, they took two of her kids away, all right, for going to school dirty, smelling like feces, allegedly, stuff like that. Urine, feces is not clean. Okay, and it was affecting the other children. You have to be you have to really smell that bad where they actually come and take you. You see them coming from? So it had to be more than just one day that them kids went to that school unclean. So those two kids got taken from her. Based on her actions yesterday was very disgusting and heartbreaking. She's doing this. She needs to have parenting classes. Obviously, she did not get counseling when the first two kids got taken away. That's what we need to be looking at. What transpired for the oldest kids that got taken away down to this young child named Nyla, right? That's what she calls her. So that's number one. Number two, that's three things.
But Dory, but people be lying on here. How do we know for sure just because she had CPS called on her, were those allegations? I want to see something where it said the allegations were founded.
No,
how do we know the allegations were founded?
I think don't quote me.
Oh, for real?
Wall. I think VS had the information. Yeah. It's not. I'm not sure. I can't quite remember. Excuse me, VS, if it wasn't you. If it wasn't you, VS, I do apologize. But I'm almost certain that VS put that information out there. I got so much to say, Nicole. Gosh. Secondly, okay, so I talked about that. So there's a gap in time before she had this other baby by this quote unquote Caribbean man, right? So yesterday, she was telling that child.
We lost you there, Dory. Where you go? I think you could have hit mute. Hey, what's up? This your girl. Like, share, and subscribe. Trigger warning. Y'all know StreamYards be tripping. Hey, Kenya. Good morning, love. I would love for you to come up here.
Good morning, everyone.
I love it. Kenya, my new favorite YouTuber child. Okay.
Awesome.
Welcome, my beautiful sister. Yeah, she talked about gave uppity big sister love And I don't know if it was received the way that it should have been. Let me just
It
let Dory
wasn't
just go ahead.
received. That's my issue, Nicole. It was not received. The woman is full of excuses. She told that girl she was sickening. She popped that little girl. The girl cried right after. You hear it like this. It goes like that. And next thing you know, you hear the girl crying. She told the girl she was, the way she talked to her. I wouldn't talk to my dog that way, let alone my child who's nonverbal. And she got on the panel all night
No,
long.
she's verbal. No, that baby. No, we're gonna get it right. No, that baby is verbal. That baby can speak. She's not a non-verbal autistic child.
Yes, she is.
That baby can speak. No, she's not. That baby can talk. She is not nonverbal. That is not true. I've watched every single video on her channel. That baby can speak, and she speaks very well.
I know she
She
curses.
doesn't. She's not a. No, she mimics what kids do. What they see their parents do.
Right. Well, anyway, my
She's not a
child.
nonverbal because I heard that beautiful baby,
Mm-hmm.
state that, mommy, why do you let them talk about me? And it crushed my spirit, it
Send me
crushed
the
my heart,
video,
and I
Nicole. I
came
need to
on
hear this
here.
for myself. When you get a
I
chance.
don't remember what video. I don't remember what video it was. It was a video where she was saying that she was going to go to the police and that she was going. It was when she got doxxed. I think,
Right.
Kenya, do you remember which video it was? It's when she got doxxed. And when she got doxxed, she came on crying. She was upset. And y'all don't say that baby's name up here. And don't y'all, if anybody drop down and try to dox uppity, block them on sight. We don't do that over here.
No, we don't dox.
Okay.
So here's my thing.
Mhm.
Nicole, here's the thing, the psychological, which you can clearly see with your own eyes watching her perform online. Her choices.
Mhm.
So psychologically,
Mhm.
that woman has not gotten help, okay, or the help didn't work, or she didn't take heed to the help when she lost the first two kids. I'm a mother, all right? It would destroy me to lose my children. Destroy me.
I believe. What do you mean? Why? Hold on, Nicole. Why are you lying? What am I lying about?
Lying
What?
about what?
Don't block them yet. Let me see
Don't
what they
block
got to
them, let them
say before
rock.
they get.
I'm not down in the chat.
What am I lying about? No, stay up here for a second,
I
sis.
am. I'm staying
What do
up
you
here. What
mean?
is she lying about?
What
Go
am I
just
lying
type
about?
bullcrap in the chat. What is she lying about?
That the baby's verbal? I heard the baby speak. What are you talking about?
Hmm.
What am I lying about? You got 5 seconds.
Yeah, really,
01,
because I have heard the girl say
zero
cuss words and
two,
stuff like that.
03. I heard that. I've heard the baby speak.
Yeah.
I did. That's what yes, I did. She had a live. I know I'm not the only one that heard that. She did have a live. She mumbled it. She said, why are you acting talking about me like that? Yes, that baby did. I wouldn't make up nothing like that. I came on here crying about that shit. And
And
she
she says
confronted
cuss
me
words
about
very
it. Hold
clearly.
on. And she confronted me about it on the spaceship, saying why you was crying, whatever. And I said, because I was crying over your baby. Somebody should be crying.
These
I
people are
did. It
weirdos,
sounded
man.
like that to me. To me, I listened to it like over 100 times. I have kids, and I also took care and babysitted autistic children in my early 20s. I wouldn't do that for no clout. I have children. That's why I
Nicole,
was
you
trying
ain't
to
gotta
tell
explain
her, get
yourself
this
to these
baby up
people.
off of here.
You ain't gotta keep on doing your
That
show.
baby
Don't pay
can
no
talk.
attention.
And
Go
if
do
she
the
get
research your
trained
damn
properly,
self.
she'll be able to speak better.
Go
Fuck out of
do the
here.
research your damn self instead of calling somebody a liar in their platform. You out of order. Anyway, back to what we were talking about, because we're not going to entertain ignorance this morning. What I was saying was that psychologically, you could tell that the woman did not either take heed to help or get help. All right. Also, she's online 24/7 trying to defend. She's full of excuses of what happened, and then she's also delusional as I don't know what. She's talking about she got a small waist. Just $1,000 a week in Caribbean men. No, ma'am, you do not have a small waist. Stop it. Stop it. Like you listen to her, she wants to put on. It's like looking at a. Let me get a better word. An animal when you see an animal. Say a raccoon. Somebody gonna tell you that's a cat. No, ma'am, that's a raccoon. So something's clearly not right with this woman. Not right. And then she tried to say she was talking to the baby father. The baby father never said a word last night. That was a lie. You could tell the timing of when she hit the child. That's why everybody was in Yusuf's chat saying when she came back, they said you beating the child, spanking the child. And she did. Hey, Ken. Ain't nobody stupid.
Hey, y'all.
But they got selective outrage in the beef sector, man. They wrong.
Right.
I came up here to calm Miss Nicole down because she went,
Yeah. I don't blame her. These people are sick and they demonic.
No, because my thing, this is what I want. What I want to know is it really about the protection of the child, or is it CPS and beef so people can get a nice fat December check? I'm just trying to figure out what playground I'm fucking playing around in because I call bullshit. I don't think they give a fuck.
I'm with you on that
baby
one.
been over there on that baby been over there on that channel. There's been inappropriate things. The baby is the star of that channel. I looked at the analytics. That baby is the one that get numbers, and she intentionally goes on people's panels. They allow her on them panels,
and
while that baby's in the
name.
background under distress. Period.
And
we sitting back watching like it's normal, and we sitting back watching like it's okay.
Like Brianna said, it was
it's
wrong,
not
but
okay.
they canceling her.
Because hold on, let me do that. What Taylor cried about 10 seconds last week, and Dolby dragged my grandbaby up and down the fucking streets. What's the fucking outrage for that? But y'all gonna share that video where she got abused talking? Y'all got me so totally twisted. Oh my God, I'm mad. Hold on.
They fake, Nicole. They fake.
Calm down, Miss Nicole. Lori, put your number in the back chat for me. I wanted to ask you a question, and I be tired of asking people for your number.
Hold on, I did a video yesterday. They flagged it, so it's somewhat shadow man, where I was referring to the laws in New York. I asked the community to wrap their arms around her and to help her as a mother, but nobody shared my shit.
Nicole,
I can't force these people to listen to what the fuck I'm talking about over here.
Right.
I can't make nobody listen. Fuck out of here. Let me calm down. I'm sorry for yelling at you, talent.
Let me get this out real quick.
I ain't tweaking, not yet.
I think grown folks call CPS, right? And then I also listen to Sean Bradley, so I'm kind of torn. Because Sean Bradley.
Yeah, he did. He called CPS this morning live.
Okay.
Let me calm down. Let me go get me some water.
And Sean Bradley was like, we don't know what people be calling CPS, so they called on him, not knowing that everything in his house is good. They go by tape, what they see, and they're mad at the person. So he brought up PayPay, and So, anyways, the point I'm making here is that calling CPS, I don't know if that's the answer. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not seeing the day-to-day interaction.
Well, the thing is, CPS, it's too late now because CPS has already been called. Grown folks did it live. And mandated reporters, anybody that heard that video as a mandated reporter by law, they have to call. If somebody find out that they was listening and they didn't call, it's actually a crime. Okay?
What makes a person?
It's actually a crime. If they work for CPS, if they work at a school, a doctor.
Yeah.
Dory can't.
But my question is, I didn't hear you. What makes them a mandated reporter?
A mandated reporter is a nurse, an LPN, a CNA, a principal, a teacher, a pharmacy tech.
That's somebody
you and your community.
Yeah, if you have a job like that and you see something like this going on, if you don't report that, you're going to get in trouble at your job.
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
So that's why they kind of mad at D-Miss-O.
Yeah.
Because D-Miss-O is a counselor.
Wow.
I thought she's retired. I thought she's retired.
Oh, she retired? I'm sorry, D-Miss-O.
I believe she's retired. I believe so.
Okay. Well, that's why she said she's not going to entertain it.
Well, I mean, I know people are complex because they care about her. But people that are mandated reporters, they heard I don't know if y'all heard the full audio. Have y'all heard it? And the reason why
I got the whole thing.
The baby is the baby is beautiful baby is autistic. Using corporal punishment as a form of delegating your child is illegal in the state of Florida, unfortunately. She can because that's not the way that you handle an autistic child.
Man,
If
that was
you hit
bogus,
an
Nicole.
autistic child, it will teach an autistic child to hit back. So when they go to school, they can end up throwing rocks, hitting, spitting, biting, kicking teachers, and so on and so forth. Because how they certain autistic children absorb and receive information.
And I know one thing, they got selective outrage in that beef sector, man. Huh. How about that?
Yeah, I can't. That's why I told you I can't stand them. I can't stand them.
Right.
They didn't speak up for you. They didn't speak up for me. I can't stand them.
Yeah, they full of shit, yo. Excuse my language, Nicole, but they're full of shit. Because when we came on here about, my stepdaughter, whatever you want to call it, it was, why doing it? Why go like this? That. Oh, y'all was all that, right? Yeah, they fake with it, man. They fake. But then they the same people say, my kid ain't gonna get up on here. And then they accuse Ken of doing something to his child. Did they, Ken?
Yep.
Yeah, that's some sick shit,
Nobody
man.
didn't say nothing about it, and that's what made me stop talking the way I was talking because I said, "Damn, I kind of feel bad talking like that." You
Hey,
know?
check this out. They let her get on panel after panel after panel, damn near 24 hours, team no sleep, giving her a voice for her lying ass excuses. That's what the beef sector did. Go to your own damn channel, uppity. But no, they gave her a platform to speak that BS. No, I'm not having it. And and they say we're a brother and sister's keeper. You know what I'm saying? You see something, you say something. Everybody went live on this. Because I guarantee you this ain't that girl's first time being hit like that.
And Tanner said he was gonna super chat me $5. I ain't get my super chat yet.
Okay.
Talent full of shit. Let me leave Talent alone. What's up, Talent?
Well, I got to get 250 of that because I'm stressed out. We need that money. Come on, Talent. We struggling over here, man.
Done.
Oh, $2.
That's what I wanted you to do right there. That's what I wanted you to do. There we go. That's it.
Hey, Nicole, when he called, when his girl was called CPS, what'd he say?
He told the truth.
He didn't. He told the truth. He didn't embellish. He didn't add 20 on 10 or nothing like that.
He told the truth.
Gave her name and information, and they sent him her, alleged file, and he handled it with he did it right. He didn't say, "Oh, it's guns in the house."
Yeah,
and,
even though
she's smoking crack.
Even though I don't like him,
right?
Even though I don't like him, he did it the right way.
Yeah,
he did it the right way.
Yeah, he did it the right way. Okay, cool. It was because ZX will call the people's on you in a heartbeat. Let me ask you a question.
Oh yeah,
Why did they send the file to her,
no doubt.
to him?
I don't know who sent it. He got people's.
Well, somebody,
Bizarro and Lady Nika. He was cussing them out over this.
Lady Nika's sick, so she don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, tell you about it.
You all right, girl?
She feels better.
Yeah, me too. Y'all just
laying she's down sick. Like you can't even hear her voice.
Oh no.
But the lady's clearly delusional. I promise you. If you listen to Uppity talk, she's very confident, but she's fucking delusional. It's the weirdest thing
That sister just need a lot of prayer and help.
Put some socks on. Thank you.
Like, you listen to her, she's confident. She don't care about her teeth missing, none of that. She says she got a small waist. She thinks she's the baddest bee. And I like people with confidence, but she's clearly delusional.
She don't even got small feet. The hell she got a small waist. Let me be quiet.
Exactly. Talking about she get $1K a week from the nigga. Man, miss me with all that dumb stuff.
Sure you do, buddy.
They be giving her no
Can I
platform
have some of it?
Let that have been kissed.
Yeah,
they been all over
because Aro used that girl. She used her.
What?
And I don't think that's right.
Why you say she used her?
I don't think so. I think that whatchamacallit presents herself. She gonna go somewhere.
Yep.
Go ahead.
He went,
Go ahead.
Pizarro went live, and said, "Oh, I guess cancel her, meaning cancel Pizarro, uppity speech." So what can Uppity say to clear that up? Uppity has her own
Nothing.
channel.
She can't clear it up. If uppity took the bait, she just proved to the community that she'll do anything for clout. Can we get some
There we go.
somebody theme music? I mean, come on now.
But you know what? Yusuf
There
kept
we
on
go.
talking, knowing he heard that mess. Yusuf kept on talking. I know damn
Yusuf
well he
is
heard it.
I just don't know with him. He just I want to into the black women work with it. Yeah, he confused me.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He's a little.
Yusuf kept talking till she got back.
He looked like Mr. Rogers to me. Do he look like Mr.
Mm,
Rogers to y'all?
yeah, Yusuf be bugging, yo. I can't believe he let her stay up on that panel like that. Nah, bro, that was not cool, Yusuf. That's where they got the audio
Okay,
from.
y'all not gonna be doing my Yusuf. I love you, boo.
I
In
love
Yusuf's
Yusuf too.
I
I
knew
defense,
ain't
she
he
was
lying.
got
gonna say something. I knew she was gonna.
no.
She
Wait a minute.
still
Hold
wrong.
on. Hold on. That
You
Yusuf
know
got
that's her
new.
partner.
He said he got new sound. He got new equipment. So
Yeah, he
I
got a
don't.
new
I
app.
think that
Now,
he an app or something. I don't think if he would have heard that, he would have took that down. I don't think he heard it.
yeah, he couldn't. He already said he couldn't hear nothing that she was saying, and
Okay.
he couldn't mute her because he just started learning how to use the app. He didn't even know how to
Okay.
drop the
I
link
stand
down.
corrected
So
there
I'm
because
gonna
I
give
was
him
trying to.
that.
Yeah, I stand corrected. I was upset with her. Yusuf's like a brother to me. I love Yusuf to death, but I still was like, you wrong.
Yeah, he didn't know.
Okay, I stand corrected. My bad. But at the end of the day, the beef said gonna still have Brianna says she's wrong, but she's not gonna cancel her, right? So right then and
Yeah,
there, that's to me, that's
but
just that's gonna do what she's gonna do.
I don't blame Brianna either for saying that because guess what? All the stuff that I said, did
Mhm.
Brianna ever cancel me?
No, right.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
yeah.
yeah, so I can't. None of y'all
Yeah,
ain't
it's
never
her
canceled me.
platform.
So
Yeah. She said she talked to
yeah,
Uppity yesterday on the phone,
Well,
I
that's why
believe.
I
And she told
presented
her
the question
wrong.
to the community. But my thing is this: if she gets out of order, are you going to automatically remove her from the panel? Or are you going to, or if you hear the baby active in the background, or are people going to allow her up to keep emboldening this type of behavior?
Well,
Because we are
I think I
content
heard
creators,
that.
aren't we?
Yeah, I think I heard Pizarro.
Yes, baby.
Um,
I'll drop the link, sis. Hold on.
they want you to drop your link.
Pizarro kicked her off the panel because she kept saying the FAGGOT word. She does that on purpose to the gay men.
But see, this is my thing. Who
Mm.
cares if she say that? We're talking
Well, you know
about
our
that
sex is
baby.
full of gay men, though. You know.
Yeah, that is true, but at the same time, it's not about the gay men. It's about that baby.
Yeah.
So why would a gay man be offended of her saying that word if it's not even about you? It's about the baby.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, right? But wow, that was crazy. And you know what? It was a word she was saying to that child that blew.
Exactly, Dory. Thank you for dropping down yesterday too, Dory. I seen you. I'm gonna give you a mod stick. I feel like making somebody mad. Ooh, Lord. I think Doria's sound went out and Miss Nicole on mute. Make sure y'all hit
Yeah,
the
I'm
like
trying
button,
to.
share the video, and hit the cash app.
Right. Do something. No, he's Dory. Where did you disappear to? She probably still talking. H Street Yard sometimes.
Yeah,
Okay, let
she
me get
talking
it
down
prepared
too.
for
She don't even know.
Kenya. Yep, she probably going off. Mm-mm. Can you see the link down there, sweetheart?
It's down. I see it. Who is Kenya?
Oh, okay. Kenya is another she's a content creator up and coming, beautiful voice. She did a video. I'm gonna share it on my I thought I shared it, but you know I just be doing so much. I thought I shared it, but I'm gonna go back over there and share her video where she was talking to uppity woman to woman, sister to sister, and it was, it was totally rejected. I felt that she virtually got, spit on. Me and her both did. Here she go. Y'all gonna be able to hear her voice. She has one of the most prettiest voices I've heard on YouTube. She needs to do ASMR. Hold on.
Okay, I'm back. I was steady going off. But Kenya, I'll mod you up too.
I
Because I already
told
got
you.
Nicole and Mona. I was going off. String, y'all been bugging. Yeah, I don't know. I know one thing. I wouldn't entertain her on my platform. It just wouldn't happen. And then we're always talking about the children, but don't nobody do anything. That's just crazy to me.
Yeah, that is true. Because when your son was talked about, then nobody said nothing about that.
Thank you. They ain't said a damn thing.
Well, I think, I think it's selective. I think it depends on who the content creator is, the shift of the community. The bigger the content creators, whatever. Some people just get boo-booed on here, and other people get support regardless of what the behavior is.
Yeah.
I am not saying, and I could hear it in my spirit. They're saying, how are you going to talk about uppity and you got Ken and Dory up there? Oh, Lord, drop.
Tell me one perfect person on this app. Holla at me. They was mad because I was having my son's listening party for his CD.
But whatever we did it in the past.
Exactly. And we
right.
it out.
We were moving on to the future for better things. I think that we can do some good things. We can have some really good conversations. I think when things like this happen, this is the time to educate while we have the people here.
Check this out, y'all, real quick. They didn't even get mad at Tracy for saying she's gonna put 5Bay daughter on Craigslist.
Oh, Lord Jesus Christ!
Remember that? And 5Bay talking to her like they best friends. I wish the hell I would.
But she had a way. If she want to find redemption and she want to forgive her, that's between her and that lady girl.
You talking about put my kid on the porn site?
Lord.
You crazy in your head?
Oh, Lord,
we would have no more rap.
Hey.
I ain't got
no, Dory. Dory. We can't make new enemies. We already got too many. Shit.
I'm just saying real quick what I do.
Dory gonna get me cussed out. Dory. Oh.
Hey, Dory. Hey, Ken. Hey, Nicole.
It's the truth.
I thought it was really bad. Hey, I thought it was really bad because she popped that baby. I ain't like that. Now that's not abuse, but abuse is what I got when I was little. But it was, and then when she said "get the fuck down," that was bad to say to that baby. She did pop that baby. She popped.
I told you she popped it, Tracy. She did like this. She said, and the girl
started crying.
Smack and cry.
And that baby started crying. I ain't like that. She was talking to her.
We don't hear what we hear.
Yeah, and Grown Folks TV played it over and over and over again. Like, I can't do this. I gotta go.
Wow.
Yeah, so it wasn't good.
But what got me is all night she was making excuses, Tracy.
I know. That pissed me off.
Like you caught on tape. You on tape doing it.
She lied.
She lied.
She was talking to her baby daddy. Man, no, you wasn't. That man was not there. It was her and that baby.
What? No Negro in that house.
No.
Kenya is up here, you guys. Can we welcome her? This is her first time on to my channel. Welcome my sister.
Kenya. How you doing?
I would love to hear her opinion, you guys.
Okay. Me.
Hi, Nicole.
Welcome, Miss Kenya.
Welcome.
Thank you. I did a video on my own channel. I'm not here to plug my channel, by the way. About a month ago on Uppity, and she responded to me, and she was kind of nice in her video response, but then she went on to clown me on her favorite platforms that she likes to go to. So I tried to be very neutral and, right straight down the lane here. And I was trying to tell her the same things that you all are talking about, which is stay on your platform. I get that you're a single mom and you have many, many challenges. And this is probably not the place for you right now. you live in a small area, and the size of the area has nothing to do with it, but there's a lot of pressure. I get all of that. And the last place you should be when you don't have peace of mind is in a sector like this one that just causes a lot of problems and life's chaos, basically. So I said that I wasn't going to do another video about this. I'm trying to move away from that, but that's what I wanted to say right now, Nicole. I know that you watched that particular video.
Yes, I did, and I truly enjoyed it. And I listened to it twice, and I said, "Darn!" I prayed and was like, "I hope that she receives this video with love." I'm not coming at uppity in a negative way. I from mother to mother, I can understand. We can get frustrated, think you can get lost and angry. She needs help and she needs support, and she's in the completely wrong area of YouTube. That's not support, the kind of support she needs. And that baby is being utilized as fodder on here. And the baby needs to be removed off of that channel because she does beef sector content. They don't go together. That's just my opinion.
I agree.
If she could create a whole channel for autistic children in a community where they can give her, where she can have the comments turned off and disabled, and create a Facebook group and go on Threads and Instagram and brand it down to the ground and create a safe area and be around mothers and fathers and family members and guardians that have the same issues and concerns. And she could get a lot better help financially, physically, spiritually, and mentally. All she getting over here is dragged, maybe a few dollars, and fodder in videos after videos of them calling that baby the most disparaging, disgusting, evil things, and her responding with the most disgusting and evil things. I don't see any good out of it. I don't see it. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry.
I have something to say. What is the point of dragging people's children? What is the point? I think it's a weak move. I really do. I think it's a really weak move by whoever. It don't matter who it is. It's weak. That's all I have to say.
I agree.
I think the reason why, because they can't, put their hands around your throat, or, fight or box or whatever it is. Some of these people probably wouldn't even scrap in real life. They'll probably run with their tail between their legs, because half of these people, I don't think, would say half of the stuff that they say in person to somebody, because they know they'll get their teeth shoved down their
damn
esophagus.
sure wouldn't say what I say on here to nobody off here. I ain't that crazy.
Me either. Me either. I get my
See,
head knocked out.
and I appreciate y'all being honest. Ain't nobody just gonna walk up to somebody. I hope that your mama die, bitch. Wait, hold on. What did they just say? Next on Channel 8, Nicole cussed someone out at Smith's, and yes, pieces of her head are all over the Walmart floor. Next, chicken wings on sale. Back to you, Bob.
Yeah.
No, that's not
Mama
how
don't
that
play
works.
that. I told
that's
y'all.
not how that works.
I'm sorry, Miss Nicole.
Mm-mm.
When I took my break, I told y'all they sent some of the videos to my mama and my wife, and they was very disappointed. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like they was like, oh well, they should stop messing with you. Oh no, they was disappointed because they know good damn well I don't act like that off of here. So why you acting like that on there? That's embarrassing. You embarrassing us, the family, the women, and you know what I'm saying. So that's kind of why I changed on here. Y'all don't see me arguing with women anymore. Y'all don't see me even commenting. I barely commented on this with Uppity because I'm gonna just keep my promise and not say nothing to no female on here. So I don't know. I just don't think a lot of women is speaking up to me. I'm very disappointed in that.
I agree with that comment. It's a lot of women in the beef sector. It's like they like the mess. They don't want to speak up, but they're quick to call CPS on you or somebody else
Right, right.
instead of
The false,
helping.
but when it really go, hmm yeah.
Instead of helping someone, they ridicule and talk about the situation. Well, you this, you a
hmm
drunk, you this, you what? How you know she's a drunk? Don't you know half of people on YouTube drunks? So why she got to be a drunk and you got to ridicule her about that? You're just making the
Because she's
situation worse.
fodder. I know people get pissed off, but she's content. Some people don't know they need the behavior, the outrageous behavior of other people because that's their content.
Exactly.
Instead of like reading the newspaper, figuring out what's going on in the community. It's easier to attack your fellow content creator and they go back and forth. And she makes it very easy. I'm surprised people weren't outraged by the feather video. I know, now don't go into too much detail, but Kenny, do you know what I'm talking about? Is she still up here? Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
Do you believe that was pre-planned?
I do.
I do too. Thank you. That way don't be real heavy. I said I'm a content creator. I know how to I ain't that great at holding the camera, but I'm trying to imagine if Taylor was doing something, how would my camera already be on facing directly at her? Wouldn't I be more grabbing what she was? And I was sitting up there thinking, beating my head down, Kenya, over and over, saying, what if that baby would have inhaled and acerbated feathers? How would she have done a Heimlich maneuver to get something if she hadn't had nothing to drink? Or how would she have been able to get that out of her throat if that baby would have inhaled? Why weren't no outrage about that?
What happened?
And
I
then the
missed it.
title says, look, this is how she is, or something was the name of the title, or something. She antagonizes that baby. So that baby, you can look at that baby and see that baby do not want to be on camera like that. Autistic
No,
children don't like eye contact and stuff like that. They have to be
no,
trained and learn how to deal with that. And as she's growing and her brain is growing and stuff like that, she's antagonizing her. And I just wonder, does Uppity really realize that? How is the baby going to be asleep if you on live yelling and screaming, calling people all out their names and spitting and foaming at the mouth? And keep showing you the closet. We don't care about the closet. We care about the well-being of the child.
exactly.
Oh, let me stop yelling, y'all. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kenya.
I was about to ask you
Yeah,
something. Go ahead.
I gave myself a headache. Let me calm down, y'all. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't know about the feather thing. I really don't watch Uppity like that. But I know about autistic kids because I used to watch one when I was way back when. I used to watch autistic child. He was a boy. He went to regular school and everything, and they don't like eye contact. So when I was watching Uppity one day, she was videoing her daughter in the buggy, and her daughter was looking up like, "Get this camera out of my face." She was just looking upward, like she really didn't care about the camera in her face. And I was saying to myself, get that camera out that baby face, please. She don't like to be. Autistic kids have their way of thinking and doing things, and that she was doing, she did not like it. Period.
I took care of a babysitted an autistic kid for about 3 years. I had to take classes. You have to have a lot of patience. A lot of patience. You have to know how to handle them. There's different levels of autism. And that baby is verbal. I'm tired of people saying that baby is not verbal. I've heard that baby speak plenty of times, and she speaks well. She's not a nonverbal child. And I heard that baby say that. People saying that I made that up. No, I heard that baby say, why you let them make fun of me like that, mama? She did say that. I don't care what nobody say. I heard it. I played it over and over again to make sure I heard what that baby said. It might wasn't clear because she was crying, but I heard what that baby said. So she was talking about going down to the courts, and she ain't do nothing. She went back and forth. I'm gonna call the cops on so and so, and then no, I ain't gonna call the cop. It's like, girl, what world do you live in? Like she does. I'm not saying that the baby should be taken away from her. I'm saying she needs support, parenting classes, an autistic support group. Autism Speak can help, so she can learn. She needs a support group. Because there's no guarantee if they remove that baby from her, they could put that baby in the hands of somebody that's even worse. Train the mother how to be a mother.
Exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with saying,
Yeah.
Tracy, Kenya, I'm stressed out, Dory. I'm stressed out. The baby been crying all week. Can you come over here and watch her for me? Or you got $40, sis, so I can just go to a movie so I can re-clear my head. Ain't nothing wrong with asking for help. It's hard raising children. And we're in some dark times right now.
Well, my point
But they don't
exactly,
want to hear the
Nicole, you're right.
education. They don't want to hear the education part. It's
But
boring,
tie it back to
Kenya.
the point you
Nobody
said
wants to hear it.
earlier. Nicole, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, babe.
Hello? Yeah, just make this point again. This is not her first situation with her kids. She lost the first two. Okay? Remember that. So there's a pattern here. Then she obviously
I ain't
didn't
seen them documents, so I ain't gonna state that. She could,
Yeah.
I don't
I
know if she
saw it.
lost them kids, because if the
Yeah, I
kids
saw
was
it.
removed, she would have been automatically red flagged in the system. And as soon as the baby was born, they would have removed the child from her. I believe that she probably had a CPS case. They probably came in, checked her, because CPS is supposed to be about restoring and restoration of families. They're
Well,
not
they
supposed to
clearly
go
aren't
in and
because
start
they took the
snatching
two
kids
kids.
out.
She was sending the kids to school
They went to
dirty
go
and
live with the
pissy.
father. That
The
that
father is
could,
the
girl.
one that the father. What
That's
happened to
not,
the
but
father?
that's not CPS taking the kids. She could have handed custody over to them.
Right.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying. We
know the
ain't seen
full.
them documents, sis.
Okay, I saw him. I just don't. I don't want to speak too heavy on it because I can't recollect where I saw it from. I told
I
you I
want
just got.
somebody to send them. I want
Yeah,
somebody to send them
I
to me.
probably
Because
like
now I
maybe
want to read them. Not
12.
out loud, but I just want to see. Because I've
Yeah, I'm
been
gonna find
falsely
it for you,
accused of.
Nicole.
I've been.
I'm gonna
I've,
find it
I've
for you. It was
been. I've been
bad.
falsely accused of fuck shit.
No, it
So
was bad, Nicole.
that's what I'm saying. I don't. Man,
It
girl,
went
I
black
got
and white.
accused of. Let me just be quiet.
But
And you
that's
know
I
that.
know
And
you,
that shit
Nicole. I know
wasn't
you're not
true.
that type, and I know these people lie. That's what even Sean Bradley was saying that they out of pocket sometimes with this stuff. But I'm just telling you what the lick reads.
No, I get you. I'm just saying, I'm
That's
not
all I'm
saying what
saying.
took place yesterday or whatever, but what I'm saying is when kids are removed due to extreme violence and abuse and neglect, you are red
Mhm.
flagged in the system. So when you have a baby, they come and take the baby away. They don't let you
Okay.
walk out the hospital, child. That's what I'm saying. So it sounds like she could have had a call. There was allegations. Part of them could have been founded. They could have rectified it. Probably gave her some classes. Blah blah blah. She completed them, and or she gave custody to the father. Case closed.
I mean, she could have gave custody to the father. I just know why the school called on her. Okay, the kids were going to school
Right,
nasty,
right.
dirty,
I
and
get no.
smell like feces and
I
puke.
get what you're saying.
They can't get around
I get
why the
what you're
kids.
saying.
They were not clean. The other kids couldn't even learn because they were smelling that stench. That's bad. And she online someone she got a small waist. No, you're crazy, lady. And
Door.
y'all know it. No
Be nice.
sane person does no crap like that.
I would. What if this is? What, let's play. How does the star report? Let's be the objective. Let me ask you a question, Kenya.
Mm.
Do you think this is an act for attention?
She's attention seeking right now, of course, but it doesn't negate the fact of her being unfit. You smell your kids before you send them off to walk them to school. So the kids were smelling that stuff. Don't you think the mama should have smelled her kids? She saw them walking out the house. She taking them to school. No, ma'am.
How you know but how we don't know how you know the baby couldn't have had an accident? They had an accident on the bus.
The child was going to
You know.
school. It wasn't like that. This is what I'm trying to say to you.
Girl. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ.
She in similar
Let me
school
go
wet.
give her.
They was just dried up stench. Have you? I never heard about nothing like that in my life. And you a whole grown woman,
Girl.
no ma'am.
Oh, Lord.
You trying to be too
Jesus
nice,
Christ.
Nicole. These people are demonic.
No,
And
I'm
I
just
damn
saying
sure would be
I know
online
when
all
people can
night. That's
embellish
attention
on stuff.
seeking. She's attention seeking.
Jesus
I'd be
Christ,
in there
help
with
me,
my
Lord.
child, trying to console my child.
Girl, I would have been running around with bleach, fabric
Right.
softener, folding, washing, throwing out alcohol and everything, and sitting up there with a Bible with a hat on, saying, "May I help you?" And then they talking
Mm-hmm.
about that she can't open the door. No, when CPS come a rocking, they come a knocking. It's mandatory.
Yeah.
You don't have to answer. You don't have to verbally state anything. Yet you can
Mm,
show them the child, spin the child around. And if they have to do a welfare check, you have a right to not let them in your house, but you have to know what your laws are and
mm,
what she was accused of, because you do have the 14th Amendment and stuff
mm,
like that. So
mm.
they can't just walk through your house, but you have to know the laws in your state on how to handle
Yeah,
CPS.
it makes sense. And you know she was drunk too.
Well,
You know, she was
unless they get a warrant
inebriated.
unless they got a warrant to pull her blood just because somebody said they were drunk. I mean, she could say she was acting.
Right, true
She
that.
still has a right. She still has a right to a defense, regardless if
And I used to
we
like
or
this
who
sister
don't like
pretty
it or
good.
not.
I don't like her. I used to go and listen to her in her chat because she'd be, funny sometimes. But I lost respect for her on that one. And Nicole, you're
Well,
1,000% right. If you're overwhelmed, you have to
I
tell
think,
somebody.
well, I think that YouTube can, social media, not just YouTube, blaming everything on beef sector. I'm just saying, just social media.
Mm,
When if you're rewarded for good behavior, then the content creator will continue with good behavior. If you're rewarded with bad behavior, the content creator, because you want to keep hitting those highs. That's why if the baby didn't get any views, I don't even think she would put the baby on there to keep it real. But the baby gets her views, 1,200, 3,000. She only can get a few views. And I'm pretty sure that's a part of it. And the feather thing, it took me out. It broke my heart. I'm like, girl, if that baby would have masturbated, what would you have told the police? Mm-mm.
You know what my concern is, Nicole? She doesn't see anything wrong with what she did.
Well, but then that's the other thing that we have to think about. Maybe psychologically, she really don't see something that is wrong. And I pray that God puts somebody in her life of authoritative nature that will show her what is wrong. It's obviously the elevator it stopped on a certain floor and it ain't going back up and down sometimes. You know what I mean? So something's not right. You know, never know. She could still be going through postpartum depression if it hasn't been treated. We don't know what's wrong with that lady. But the behavior, speaks for itself. And part of it is for clout and something it ain't right. God forgive me, Lord Jesus Christ, Lord. Mm-mm. Y'all make sure that y'all subscribe to Kenya.
I
I
appreciate
know
that.
Can
you're
you
gonna
hear
have
me?
some. Yeah,
Nicole?
y'all subscribe to Kenya because girl, you could do ASMR, girl. You have the most prettiest voice. It's so soothing. So soothing.
Oh,
Well, Nicole Reloaded, I don't think a lot of people
oh.
will subscribe, and I started the channel just as a way of offering. People are always complaining about different content, right? That they get tired of the messiness. Now, I like the messiness just like everybody else, but there are levels to it. And
Right.
right now, I want to talk about other things. To begin with, I want to talk about women's health issues, particularly
Mm-hmm.
Black women's issues, high blood pressure, heart disease. And I'm not going to get, a lot of views with people who are really wanting to hear about that. I had a milestone I just lost 100 pounds. It's been a process.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. So that in and of itself has been a milestone, a major milestone, and it's been a
Yeah.
process, and I do mean a process. So I would like to have
Mm-hmm.
conversations with other Black women around wellness, around peace of mind, around taking care of ourselves. We take care of everyone else and we put ourselves last. And we're not good to anyone
Yes.
if we are not healthy. So those are the kinds
Amen.
of conversations that I want to have. But, people don't really seem interested in that. So,
Well, that's because of the this form of algorithm. No, you would be that would need to be promoted to a different algorithm, not mixed up with the beef sector, because it would get convoluted and the videos would get suppressed. Because the people that subscribe are from the beef sector, and some might not want to hear that. They want their mess and their entertainment. And I get that everybody has certain things that they like to watch, and like you said, there's levels, and it is what it is. But I think there are women. I'm interested in hearing that. I myself have just lost 77 pounds, so I get it. There are a lot of women that want to hear
good for you.
about these topics. We can just make it fun, that's all. I had gastric sleeve surgery, so they say that's cheating, child. But whatever.
However you get it off is however you get it off. Mine was a process, like a 3-year process. And to lose that physically, I feel better, obviously, physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and otherwise. And I hope to never go to a plus size. And I'm not saying this about anyone else. I don't care to shop in a plus size again. I know what it's like to be thin. I was thin all my life until I got a certain age. Stress and everything else catches up to you. But I don't want to go there again because of the health problems and all of the medication that had to take due to being overweight.
Yeah, for me, Kenya, I was teeter tottering because I'm short to where I wasn't heavy enough to have the surgery, but almost heavy enough. So I had to gain about 55 pounds to help with some medical issues and stuff that I was having because I'm short. So they had so that was hard to eat all that food. And then I became a kind of addicted because I had to eat it for a year because it kept falling off. And then when it finally stuck, it was like, oh, wait a minute. We can't put the surgery off. So it was very, very stressful. It was very stressful. But I did enjoy eating them chicken wings every now and again. But not every day to put on that weight. But still, 180 pounds was still a lot for me. That's a lot of weight when you're only 5'3". You know?
Oh, absolutely. I have you by, I'm 5'9". Yeah, that's a lot of weight. But even when you're tall,
Mm-hmm.
it starts to show at some point. And it is certainly a process. And I got tired of taking all of those pills that I had to take. Nicole,
Me
I just
too.
wasn't feeling well, and it was making it
I know.
difficult for me to go to work. I didn't feel like going
Mm-hmm.
shopping, and I know we're veering a little bit away from your topic. I do want to stay there, but I think a lot of
No,
what
fine.
we go through, I think of a lot of what we go through, and I want to think this about Uppity too. No, I'm not making excuses for her, but she's certainly in a city where there are a lot of resources available. She's not living in the South like I am, in Podunk Town like I do, where the resources are incredibly scarce. So, like I said, the things that I'm in, I can, you know, if you look at some of my other videos, tap people lightly, because I think we're all around in the same age group, but it's the tolerance level for me. And I'm just wondering if, yeah, the tolerance level. And I think uh, once you go through what we've gone through in terms of weight loss, that may change your entire perspective altogether, right? Because physically, you're feeling a lot better. Emotionally and mentally, you're feeling a lot better. And you may find that the tolerance for some stuff, you just don't have that anymore. If you were tired with 100+ pounds on you and you've lost that, then you just want to be in a different kind of a space. I'm not saying that life is all flowers, because we know we are living in some times right now. But why put yourself through some of this if you don't have to? High blood pressure, diabetes, heart attacks, those are the main three things that strike women, and Black women in particular. So, you know, what are we doing here? And I agree with you. I think at the beginning of the year, my channel is probably going to do a 360-degree turn around, because I can't continue, even though I do light taps. I don't even know if I have the energy to continue with the light taps anymore. I just unsubscribe, just go on, because it just is, you know, life offline is interesting and amazing and challenging. I have a really close relative right now who's in ICU, pregnant, and may or may not make it. So that changes the perspective a lot too. You know, yes, I initially started coming here way before the pandemic. And initially, don't get me wrong, I was here for the messiness, but I've grown. And so I'm pushing back from all of that, I think, a little bit. And that's okay too. I just have to find like-minded people. And I think there are a lot of like-minded people here. You seem willing to listen. And so I just have to make my presence known in those particular platforms while going elsewhere as well.
Right.
But I agree with you. I agree with everything that you have said. Your commentary today, I think you've been absolutely spot on. And you did say that you worked with CPS at one point, or I know I have a friend who works with CPS. So it's not as easy as people think it might be to really remove a child from the home. There are just a lot of things that have to take place for that to
Yes,
happen.
there's a lot of things that have to take place. I actually been on the other side of false allegations. So I was adopted, so I was taken. So, you know, it's a very triggering conversation for me, but I'm able to, you know, talk through it so I can provide through what I experienced to try to educate. They can't just walk in and remove a child unless there's immediate exact danger right there on the spot. There will have to be an investigation and, you know, stuff like that, you know, whatever. And it's not always peaches and cream just because the child gets removed too. It's about restoration. That's what the best thing is. If the child and parent can be restored. Most kids, regardless how bad or good mama or daddy are, genuinely want to be with their parents. And if the parents can be rehabilitated and have the proper counseling and the proper support, it's best for a child statistically, psychologically, and spiritually to be with their parents. Now, if the parents are deemed as abusers psychologically, physically, spiritually, and financially, then the child needs to have another guardian, which should be in the family, so they're not separated. That does something to a child when they're adopted and removed and put into another home. That should be the last. There's steps, because it's always in the best interest of the child. And if you get a hungry caseworker can destroy a child's life. And I'm speaking from experience. So some of them do it for it. Some of them, in some states, they get paid. The more children they pull out, the more grant money gets funded. Check out what's going on in Florida. So I try to find a balance in between this kind of stuff. And I appreciate women like you, Sister Kenya, to come out and step out and just say, look, hey, sister, there's something wrong. You're not being respected. Go to your own channel. Do these type of things. And I think with childhood trauma, people not getting attention, the delusions of grandeur. I mean, look at AI. AI will turn you into a whole beauty queen, a man that's skinny into a buff. I think a lot of this stuff is getting printed in people's brains, child, and they just think they something that they think they something that they not.
You're
No
right
wonder I only get 2 views. Don't nobody want to hear about that shit. I'm destroying your delusions.
Right. Yeah, this world, definitely.
But seriously though, if she went on, as long as she didn't use no profanity, there is a big community over on TikTok where she could do fun videos. She would feel a lot more happier, if social media is the new thing, whatever. It's a part of our lives now. We can't run from it. It's in the schools. It's everywhere. Everybody got a camera in somebody's damn face, except looking in the mirror at their own self. But that's a whole another topic for another day. Okay. They don't be looking in the mirror, child. If they did, they'll probably break down and be like, I really thought I was only 120 pounds. No, bitch, you're 500. Stop lying to yourself. The AI made you 125 pounds.
Those are not curves.
No, they're
and I
not.
don't mind telling I was not thick. I was not curvy. I was, according to the BMI,
fat.
Obese.
You were obese. That's what I said. Obese. The lies. Yes. That's why I asked my family. I said, now you know damn well I needed 2 seats. You know that my ass being 59 inches wide, talking about mama, you look good. I said, you lied. You lied. And then talking about mama, no, it's something wrong with the pants. It was something. No, I couldn't fit the pants. I really told myself something was wrong with my damn jeans, Kenya. Yeah. It's something wrong with these size 12. No, bitch, you can't fit them. No, it's something wrong with the pants. Let me take them in. No, you can't fit them. You're fat. You're obese. You're overweight. Get in order. Stop swallowing chicken and drinking ranch.
Yeah.
Child, anyway.
Well, yeah, denial is something else. When a little child called me, said, "Mama, look at that fat lady." Mind you, his mom was fatter than I am. I said,
right.
Okay. Because little kids, they don't cry.
Yeah, because they're pure.
Every day, I look in the mirror. I knew, and believe me, my body was telling me, at least physically, oh no, sis, the blood pressure and everything, diabetes, no. This can't go on. I don't have genetics to begin with, so this can't go on like this. So I knew I had to do something about it.
And we do need to do something about our health, because eventually we're going to get older. Thank you. No, congratulations to you. You did it without surgery. I had to go, I wouldn't suggest the surgery for everybody. You have to be psychologically prepared. But I did it because they told me that it can help put my Crohn's disease into remission. I was desperate at this point because Crohn's disease, if you have a hard time untreating it and GERD, you can end up with stomach cancer and esophageal cancer. So I said, well, hey, take it out then. I gained the weight to do that. So maybe me and you can do a show and, you talk about how you did it naturally, and I can talk about how I did it. There's people, believe me, There are a lot of people that are interested in weight loss. That is one of up in the top 20 things to talk about. It just has to be in the right algorithm. And when your channel gets in the wrong, I'm telling you this, Kenya, from experience. If you're gonna watch the messy stuff, do that on a complete different channel.
Okay.
That's where I messed up at. My majority of my audience, and I'll show you
Okay.
one day. You can add me on Instagram, and I'll help you build your channel because you have a voice, and I want women to hear women like you. That's what this is about. That don't mean we still can't enjoy, but the thing is, to me, it's past enjoyment. I asked my therapist, is something psychologically wrong with me that I'm watching videos of women berating each other? Is there something in me? Is there something in me? Do I hate myself? You know, is it to the point, and you know the old saying, they say curiosity kills the cat. What you put in you, just like food that gets in your brain, can have the same effect as food. You thinking you okay, and you go to the store and somebody bump you, now you going straight B-sect on them. You motherfucking nigger. Oh, sure. And you turn around and say, wait a minute, something ain't right here.
Right. If that's not your
Something's not.
personality, yeah. That's not my personality offline. And you're right. What you said earlier too, and your panelists were right. People don't behave this way offline. Now online, they'll say, well, I'm going to kick your ass and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. But if you met me offline, you wouldn't get close, first of all. And if you did, you know, there's a price to be paid for that. You're just not going to run up on people offline. That doesn't end well. So all of this false bravado.
I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, sis.
Oh, no, I was just saying all this false bravado that people have on here. But it's like, you remember that reality show where women were constantly fighting each other? I can't think of it.
Mm-hmm.
Bad Girls?
You talking about the real world or the Bad Girls Club? Yeah. Bad Girls Club. They're the baddies now.
Right. Oh, okay.
Look,
I haven't watched it.
Take over for me real quick. I got to answer a phone call. Take over for me real quick.
Okay, will do. Okay. All right. So what's new? I don't see any comments to read here. Okay. Well, we know that Thanksgiving is tomorrow for those who celebrate. Believe it or not, there are those who don't celebrate it for historical and other kinds of reasons. So even if you don't celebrate it, I hope it's a time where you can get together with your family and just enjoy. If you watch football, enjoy the game and just enjoy that family time. The family time is so very important because you don't know who's going to be here today and who's not going to be here. So I think it's crucial that we enjoy our family time and our own time. I always say peace of mind, peace of mind. As you get older, you will find that peace of mind is everything. It may even cost you to take a job that pays less for peace of mind. So,
honey, what I would do for a peace of mind. Oh my God. Now that is the biggest gift that God could give a human being is peace. Because when you have peace, you can think. And when you can think, that's when you can invest and make good money and really build a legacy. I don't want my legacy at my social media portion of my life of me on here yelling and screaming at my brothers and sisters. I'm not trying to act like I'm perfect. I done made plenty of mistakes, but I'm learning from them. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Not perfect. I'm not trying to come up here like I'm God and I know everything, that I've never cussed, that I ain't never yelled or, stepped out of line, or I had to learn from them things. You know what I'm saying? The old man has to die for the new man to be born. But that old man, that means psychologically how you think. But my mama told me before she passed away, remember, baby, that old man is going to have to die several deaths. Most profound thing she ever told me. Because once you get to a new level, there's new devils. So you got to kill that and rebuild to make yourself stronger. We change as we get older. Well, we should, for growth. Shoot, you can't
Right.
buy
Change
you
with,
can't buy peace.
you're right about that. You are so right about that. There's nothing like it. And we also change, some of us do, when we get
Yeah.
sick. You
Mhm.
know, prolonged illness will definitely change your outlook on a whole lot of things. You'll decide what you can tolerate and what you can't. But I really do appreciate your commentary today. It wasn't bashing, it was, and your panelists too. I really appreciated that. And it isn't that I'm against, I don't know how to say it, Nicole. Wrong is wrong, right is right. No defense at all. Yes, you are right. I have witnessing the little girl saying things to the point of dropping some F bombs and speaking and using profanity. Ooh, ooh, that's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. So she is verbal. She is verbal.
She is verbal.
So you know, I just, yes, she is verbal, and I think she's even been up on a few panels, and I thought, oh, but she's only 4. But you know, I'm not really sure where I'm going with this. Always trying to choose my words carefully so people don't think, oh yeah, I'm you know, condoning something. I'm not. Right is right and wrong is
We're
wrong.
not trying to, because ain't nobody trying to beat that woman into the ground. It's obvious there's something wrong. And I remember back in the day when something was wrong, community reached out and we helped each other. That woman needs help.
Right.
Period. That's why it's hard to find words, because people are angry because of the nasty things that she has said to them and other things in the community. But it's obvious that there's something wrong. And for the sake of the child, put your sword down. Who has the ability to put their sword down and pray for that sister?
Right. Right.
She needs prayer. That's a black baby.
Right.
Ugh.
Who end up in the system, you know, if we're not careful, could end up in the system. And some people would say, well, you know, her mother put her in the system. And yeah, so it's, I have a friend who works in CPS, and it's tragic. I couldn't do that.
It's very tragic.
I couldn't do that work and survive it. Just like I said, I couldn't be a psychologist and survive that either, because I internalize a lot. And I would be bringing that home, and my home life would be a mess. So
you an empath?
I might, you know, I never thought about that, but I might be.
I think you are.
I might be. That's why I said, okay, if I'm gonna look at any videos on this today in the sector, I'm gonna have to find something that's a little bit where people aren't cursing. I'm not a prude, but you know, yelling and screaming that's not going to do it for me today. You know, especially in light of the fact that you have known about these problems that this woman has, and you've entertained it for a long time. So I don't know. I do try to choose my words carefully, though, but I hadn't thought about being an empath. I may be. Yeah.
You have energy of you have energy of you have an energy of an empath. If you're a sponge, and I get like that to where I can't hear a lot of, even though I can be loud and you know stuff like that. But like two of me, child, I'll be on the floor rolling around like telling myself, shut up. Oh
Yeah.
Lord, girl, they gonna call CPS on me. Taylor up in there yelling and screaming. Hold on, child. Don't call on me. I'm gonna give her a kiss. Hold on.
Yeah. So I guess we're not getting anybody else. Okay. I always say the smaller chats are the better ones. That's where you really get the content and you get to know people in the smaller chats. And you actually get to hear and listen with understanding, not hearing to react. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just talking
Right.
to whoever's out there.
No, you're fine because that's the truth. I have done it. I'm still learning, even though, as you know, being a content creator, there's still levels, and you know, people from different cultures, people are raised different. You know, they have different, attitudes and so on and so forth. You know, some people might talk fast, some might talk slow, some people might have more aggression, but they're not really being aggressive. Maybe that's just how they family talk, and just learning people's different behaviors, online social cues, because it's different when you're in person. You can see how they move in their body, and you can pick up more cues. But online, all you have to deal with is the visuals, and their voice. And I don't
Right.
think a lot of people on here really know how to communicate effectively. Half of it wouldn't last 5 seconds if they had to go to court. The judge would throw their ass up out of there.
You're right about that because it's a yes or no, and you want to get into an explanation. I just asked you a yes or no
Right.
question.
Right.
So,
And
yeah,
they'll
you're
go
right
and the
about
judge will be like,
that. They don't
I'm going to,
listen.
yeah. No, they don't. And they don't listen to respond neither. They're just talking, and I don't know. I just think it's just, I don't know. If I get to a point where a brother and sister can't come to me and say, Nicole, you out of pocket, that's when I've lost it, man. You got to be willing to take criticism with respect. Or if I'm doing something that is just that you feel that could harm me, if it's coming from a good place, I should have the discernment to be able to receive that. Because God put people and places and things around us for us to pay attention to. And you never know, that word can be a blessing that could change the whole course of the direction of your life.
That's true. I agree with that. I totally agree with you. So I've really enjoyed, it's been a long time since I've been on a panel. So I really enjoyed getting on the panel and listening to different points of view here. And like I said, if I was going to listen to some of this today, I needed to be on platforms where people were dialed back a little bit, as hard as it can be, And, I just needed it to be dialed back. I don't agree with staying up all night and going on different platforms to explain yourself. I talked about that in the video too. That's not something you should do. But she's my age, or maybe even older than me, so you can't tell what to do. At the end of the day, you have your own stuff to worry about. I'm not dismissing any of this, but I'm just saying you can't tell an adult what to do. You just
the Bible says only a fool would reject advice from wise counsel, but who am I?
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Hi, Malik. I agree with that. But I hope that you and your family have a good holiday.
Yeah, you too. You too.
Yeah. So thank you for having me up here, and just happy thoughts. at the
Yeah, same
house.
for you. And thank you for coming up here. I'm honored to have you up here. I know that you don't, you kind of like me, just like, trying to hit panels too much, trying to move away from the behavior. How you doing, Malik? God bless you, my brother. It's good to have you here. Um, I'm just, this was good. I feel better because I was really upset earlier. So I appreciate having a good conversation with everyone, and we're all learning and striving to be better on social media and in our real lives, physically, spiritually, and mentally. And the people that are into that, let's hook up and do some good content together and learn. You know, so
And I'm going to hold
Malik,
that.
come up
I'm going
here.
to hold you to that.
Okay, put my feet to the fire. You see me over here yelling and screaming and stuff. Be like, Nicole, I'm telling your daddy on you, girl. I'll run off of here so fast. No, she gonna get me. Don't tell on me.
Some people tell me that when I jump on a panel, they immediately dial it back. When I
You know
start
what?
talking.
Because you have that voice. It's your voice. It's your voice. It's soothing. That's a gift. But that's your spirit, though. That's the spirit in you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? If
right.
people yelling and screaming around you, something ain't right. Your voice is way too beautiful and strong and powerful. People need to shut up and listen.
They're not yelling and screaming for long if they're around me. Not for long.
Right. Like that beautiful Kenya H over there talking and they're yelling and foaming at the mouth. The lady voice so pretty. Can y'all shut up? We want to hear what she got to say. Dang.
All right. Well, you
They
have.
do. They do. They do be foaming though, Kenya. So
Oh, they do. They do. Nicole, I still get this. What does this white lady? We don't want to hear what this white lady has to say. We don't want to hear what this white lady has to say. So I still
oh
get that.
God.
Yeah.
Whatever. Well, I want to hear what you have to say, and many others do. You just need some exposure. People are gonna love that video. So, and I shared it too on my
Thanks so
community
much
wall,
for
dear.
sharing me.
You're
Thanks so
welcome.
much. Thanks so much for doing that. Malik, it's good to see
You're
you.
welcome.
Hope you all have a really good holiday. Thanks so much. Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you. God bless you, dear. Talk to you soon.
Yes, ma'am.
What's up, brother?
How you feel?
Hey, man. Feeling a lot better than I did early on this live. About to start yelling and screaming like a chicken with my head cut off. I was triggered, but I'm better now. How you doing?
I can't complain. I have no complaints.
That's good.
So,
What do you have to? Do you have anything to add to today's topic? Do you think I was too over the top?
well, give me the topic and I can give you some feedback. I kind of only been here about 5 minutes. So, what was the topic?
We were talking about what took place last night with Uppity being on a panel and her chastising her child in a very extreme way, where it has led to CPS and mandated reporters reporting her to child welfare.
I mean, let's get the lady some help.
Mm.
I mean, I'm not one to go into nobody's personal life, so I really don't know a lot about it. But if she did something that was inappropriate, let's get help for her and the baby. Most important.
Right.
I don't want to see the video. I'm not going. Let's just get her some help. I mean, I don't condone negativity or abuse to women and children. That's just my personal belief. Everybody don't believe like I believe. So, but if she did
Mm-hmm.
something and someone saw it, I mean, let's handle it accordingly. Let's don't try to turn it into a poop show, you know, because that's not a topic that should be taken lightly. You know? So if you felt as though as a parent she did something disrespectful towards the child, let's get the child and the mother proper help. So going forward, nobody has massive trauma behind this situation.
Right. That's what I said. I agree. Perfectly said. From a father, a black man, and a husband. Okay? Get that sister help. I agree. I hope that she receives it. And I hope this is a learning lesson. You know. Happy holidays to you, brother, by the way, and to you and the family.
Thank you,
Give
ma'am.
Brooke my love.
Likewise. I just think that, you know, it's a time and a place for everything, and everything is not meant to be turned into a situation. Like, some things should be addressed like they are, which is matters of seriousness. But, you know, like I said earlier, a lot of people get on this app and they do a lot of pump faking. And I mean, I think the same way you are in your real life, you should be on this app. That way, it's the same thing, you know. But again, who am I? You know, I guess they call it the beef sector. To me, if it's supposed to be about roasting gags, keep the roasting gags and play the dozens amongst each other respectfully. Don't play it with disrespect. But again, I'm just one person with one point of view. So, you know, that's why I don't engage in roasting and gagging, because to me, when you're grown, you don't do stuff like that. You know, like when we was kids, you and your boy would play fight, y'all would box each other, shadow box. But as grown men, you don't shadow box. Be 50 years old, what we shadow boxing for? Like, that's crazy. We're not trying to see who's the alpha male. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. So, you know, again, let's get the young lady some help. Get the child back on safe consequences and ground, and move forward.
Well said, brother. I gotta go tend to my grandbabies. And God bless to you, brother. And like I said, happy holidays. Don't be no strangers. Send Brooke my love. And hey, after what you said, ain't really nothing left to say. We've said what it is. Get the sister some help, support her, and we just got to do better by each other in this community.
All right. Well, thank you for having me. Everyone, stay blessed, be humble, and enjoy your life. I'll see you around.
All right, brother. God bless.
Likewise.
We'll play some music. We up out of here. I love you guys. And remember, through God, all things are possible to those who believe, as long as you're willing to receive what God has for you. Be a blessing and not a curse.
Hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have time for anything that's gonna harm me. It may be hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have time for anything that's gonna harm me. It may be hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have time for anything that's gonna harm me. It may be hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have time for anything that's gonna harm me. It may be hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have time to understand. Words have the power. I don't have time for anything that's gonna harm me. It may be hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have time for anything that's gonna harm me. It may be hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have time for anything that's gonna harm me. It may be hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have hard to understand. Words have the power. I don't have time for anything that's